and welcome back to FAOT2. I'm your host FAOT2, and today I would be joined by Soloesca Elves, but they have not popped up. However, they do pop up, we will add them in to the call and we will commentate together. But at the moment, it's just going to be me commentating your match for J versus dnfjiwejnmiawedfjmoklwdeaf, and whatever the hell the rest of the name is. I'm at the moment trying to find the correct lobby because the lobbies take forever to be found because they're buried in this thing I like to call the client. So if you just give me about a moment, we will find this match and we will get into it. Alright, in a moment they're playing a map, so we are in now. And also, please bear with me, I'm reffing 2 matches at once. At the moment, this is kind of just going. Where the hell is they're under, apparently. Okay. Alrighty, we are fixed. Okay, and as we end up our first warm-up, just waiting for Zeno to come back. He is doing a qualifier for Quaver, but this is not this match, it's just the other match that we're talking about, so. And now we're gonna get into dnfjiwejnmiawedfjmoklwdeaf's warm-up, which will be made of fire, it looks like. And now you're about to get the second warm-up underway for this match. We will go through some stats in a moment after the players are ready. The chat is not catching up, it does not look like, but anyways, as we're waiting for Zoom, I am just gonna be looking around. As for the moment, J is a really strong accuracy team, and DNF is a pretty well oriented with Rice especially, but I don't know. But yeah, y'all enjoy this warm up as I get the second match underway as well. Oh my god. Okay, but for we will get the new skin in on my client in a moment, but we're just gonna let them finish their warm-up. And that will be the end of our second warm-up for this match. That was a pretty big difference, but anyways, let's get into the roles for our match as I wait for fucking Hadan to join again because he's a dick. Dude, Swear to God. This man does not join. It looks like client chat is broken. Don't worry about it. Okay, so they're gonna ban first. Let's get to our map. Map's gonna be kicking. And they're going to have a ban on Duet, which I believe is going to be Red's ban. Yeah, it's going to be Duet. So that'll be just the first ban. That's just going to fall on me. Also, like I said, I'm roughing 2 matches at once, so everything's not going to be that speedy. I'm just going to start warm-ups for match 1 as we wait for DNF to protect, and they are going to protect SV1, which is going to be jumping jacks. Interesting, especially from a team that's not really SV oriented. But if you had seen from the last match they had against Chester Dingles, they did have a good SV1. They actually had a good SV1 score, which was hot milk, if I'm correct. And now I will ask for Jay's protect. Probably gonna fucking abort it apparently. And they will protect Rice 4, and now you'll just get DNF's protect. I mean, no, ban. Shit. And they are going to ban the Dokuzu, whatever. Rice 1, same thing. And now we will just have... I have 17 things open at once. This is really concerning. And I think we're going to get Silhoueska Elzum here in a moment. Let me just call her up again, because I don't know where the hell she went. Calling up Silhoueska right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on at this point. And the first pick will be Itadaki, coming from Red. Well, J, same thing. Really just running left and right with these, being honest with you. MP build battle. Dude. No one but default. And it looks like we'll get into our first pick. There probably won't be much commentary coming from this pick, however, because I am pretty much wrecking some matches at once. I do not know what the hell Silhoueska is doing. I am honest. I mean, I'm just honest, dead honest with you. But yeah, let's get into our very own Rice 4. So while this is happening, I'm probably going to be looking for something. At the moment, Mean Machine, they're going to actually have around the same accuracy. Mean Machine just below Boya by a tad. But of course, this is a tug of war they're facing through at the moment. Mean Machine gonna have this higher advantage as we get farther into the map. Boya with around the same accuracy as Meme, but of course, this accuracy is not gonna change for a while unless if a great or anything comes out now. This is gonna be a huge accuracy drop from Boya, 99.7 compared to Mean Machine's 99.87. It's not anything, to be honest. We are just waiting for this imminent portion of it, either a great or something even worse coming out from Mean Machine. But of course, there's always a possibility that Mean Machine can hold and keep this point in for Jay. Also, please don't tell me this isn't buried. Yes, not buried. Okay, we're good. I'll say out. We're not having this again. At the moment, Mean Machine and Boya are still tangled, but now it looks like Boya's keeping back the accuracy now. But of course, this is all but nothing, it seems. And as the Zen and BasicXRat finish their warm up, this first map will probably conclude. And trying to do this all at once is mental. I can tell you that right now. And it looks like Mean Machine's gonna hold out. And Mean Machine's about to miss, however, but I think there's not enough time to bring it back. I'm gonna be honest. There's not really enough time to come back, especially with this 0.10 accuracy difference coming from Jay, and Jay will take the first point against Boya 1-0. Really interesting pull out. Really close game, I'd say. Especially coming from a team this caliber. I'm getting the second one started right now. I honestly need to re-look over everything, to be honest with you. Okay, so there's a ban from Jay on duets. Good to know. On DW, they protected Ricky Bobby. Okay. DNF protected Jumping Jacks, and DNF banned the Kuzu. Okay, and our first map was picked by Jay. It was Itadaki. The highs, yeah. Okay, and the winner was red. Okay, there we go. Updated on that one. And the next pick will be SB1, it looks like. Unless that's just a hoax. As chat does say, oh my god. Okay, Silhouette's gonna finally come in, it looks like. After about 3 attempts to get her. This shit's so loud I can't even hear over my own mic. Alright, you're finally here. It's been a minute.
Oh my god. I'm so
it's okay, it's okay. It happens.
It's also me, I'm here right now, so.
Aw. Don't worry, I'll get you in. Oh, okay. God. As we are waiting for a pick from dnfjiwejnmiawedfjmoklwdeaf. I'm not going to pronounce the rest of that because it is pretty much one of the longest names I'll ever pronounce. Boya is not responding. And I don't know. And it looks like we'll have an SB1 pick, which is going to be the Protect. Not a very, actually, I don't even know what to call it, to be honest. Not most ideal, but not the worst at the same time. Especially against Meme. As we saw, if you've seen the qualifier stats, then there is definitely those extremely, what do I want to call them? Extremely act scores, I guess you could say. but now with me is Silhoueska Els. Silhoueska, are you gonna come out of your place, or what's going on?
Alright, so we're seeing an SV, the blue team, because it makes sense.
I guess it's their protect. I'm gonna have to fill in Silhoueska, so don't worry about it. But yeah, MP Start is going to be thrown out, as I'm
not sure if this was a good choice for protect, because basing it on the qualifier result, the J actually much better SV score than the blue team here. So basing on that alone, it can be hard to tell if SV really was a good choice to like be the one that saves you as of this moment and actually stand corrected.
yeah.
Does look like Mean Machine has the advantage, but it's still very early to tell.
Yeah, and coming from Mean Machine and Boya, this accuracy is really just falling onto Mean Machine instead of Boya. 97 coming from Boya. But of course, if you didn't see the last match against Jesse Daniels, they did have a really good score on Hot Milk. I believe it was the second or first score? I don't remember. But yeah, at the moment it's going to be Mean Machine holding about a 40k difference between Boya and him.
Yeah, 40,000 is a very big difference, especially considering that both players are full comboing, and it's also still the halfway point of the map. So there are two possible reasons as to why the lead is so big. Number one, Mean Machine certainly put in a lot of effort, and number
now
two,
here's this memorization part
like,
going to be
it kind of looks like Boya wasn't able to practice this as much as they wanted to. Because like right now, you can tell with the choke as well, how Boya had the advantage when it comes to practice, and Mean Machine able to utilize that very strong pick from them. I wouldn't have guessed this would have happened based on qualifier results alone.
And yeah, that will be a win for Jay, bringing it 2-0 against dnfjiwejnmiawedfjmoklwdeaf. I hate you, Boya, for picking that name.
Wow,
I can't even pronounce it. That's the problem.
You actually went to the. I didn't even wanna. I'm not even gonna complain anymore. But like, at least here, I believe the score is like. Because like it's still in warm-up mode right now. What would the score line be on this match?
I'm gonna have a guess of maybe a sweep. I'm sorry, but a sweep from Jay could be possible. Okay, and we're gonna have to wait for the next ban. I'm doing so much stuff at once. Can you just take over real quick, Silhoueska?
Sure.
Thank you. Help. And as we wait for our next pick from Jay, I'm gonna fill you in a bit on what's going on BasicXRat's match. First pick is going to be Zen, and at the moment we only have a ban from Zen being SV2. Yeah, BNF, whatever the hell. And okay, so LN3 is going to be a protect coming. Hold on, I need to. Jesus, I'm not used to doing two at once while streaming at the same time. It's insane. But BasicXRat is going to protect Astrid, if I'm correct. We are not going to have a pick coming from Jay just yet. Okay, and Mean Machine is going to pick how to play LN by how to play LN by how to play LN. Everything is how to play LN, right?
Alright.
And yeah, we're gonna have an LN1 pick coming from, what do you want to call him? Jay. Yeah, I'll just call them Jay for now. Like I said. Alrighty, and are you fucking kidding me? So notice putting in an entire like paragraph of why he wants to ban a certain map, but that is not this match. Anyways, and we are gonna get this second map started up in about a moment. And let's get into LN1. At the moment, it looks like the start, but Mean Machine is gonna have the advantage against Boya. Soloesca, are you awake?
I'm still awake.
Okay, we are in. I got so much stuff to do, I can't even. And it looks like Mean Machine's gonna have another miss though, and it's really not clean for both players at the moment. Mean Machine not gonna have a beautiful start for actually either team, to be honest with you. And Boya is gonna keep this intact, it looks like, as Mean Machine is gonna continue finding these slider breaks, especially not really good for Boya at the moment. Not Boya, Mean Machine. Where's Soloesca? And Mean Machine is gonna, and Boya is gonna keep this accuracy above.
Well, hey, look. Right now, the biggest problem I've seen, as in this one, was Mean Machine's accuracy in particular. You can tell that Boya has the lower combo. However, with the correct accuracy, it doesn't really matter that much. Because at the end of the day, if you're able to maintain such amazing accuracy and you're able to just keep on going,
Yeah.
then it certainly would be able to help you, and those misses from Mean Machine certainly would make Boya's case really strong.
Yeah. And it looks like we will have a 2-1. Really interesting 2-1 coming, actually. I was more expecting a sweep like I had mentioned earlier, but now this is pretty much changed my mind. LN is probably the way for dnfjiwe. The rest of that, I guess. Yeah. And as we wait for it, Rice 5 will be the pick for Zen in our other match. So much stuff to do. Help. I need physical therapy from Emily if I want to get through this.
Alright, so just gotta wait for what their next pick is gonna be, which I believe they've already.
Yeah, and now we have a new ref in here as well. Gonna be amazing. Okay. And we'll have a pick of L and 3, it looks like. I'm running around here like a fucking animal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Gonna be a Astra that comes up next from them.
Yeah, Astrid seems to be a good choice because, like,
I believe it was a protect. Yeah, it's I'm looking at another. No, it's not protect. It was another one. Okay, and we are going to wait. Hold on, did I put Ignite Borderline on? Okay, we're good. Alrighty, and we will have MP start thrown out for J and DNF as we will begin this match. At the moment, Mean Machine is gonna hold this higher accuracy against Boya, coming around the 99.67 range. Me and Boya both been contesting each other on LN from last match. And
yeah, and it's kind of looking like to be a
Yeah.
mistake for Boya, because that's a one miss. And to add to that, Mean Machine's accuracy has been a step up from the previous map. And come to think of it, this is really looking bad. However, Mean Machine's gonna drop on their own, and also the accuracy advantage now goes to Boya. These patterns are not gonna get any easier. And right now, it goes to show that Boya definitely has a better chance on these long note picks.
Yeah, especially Meme Machine and Boy's gonna have to pull this accuracy back over. But if Meme does not find another miss and Boya does, then this can be a game changer for Boya. Well, Meme Machine. And if this lead's actually gonna go back and Boy's gonna find a miss, gonna give Meme Machine this lead back, which is gonna actually be a game changer, especially for Meme Machine, as at the moment Boya is completely being outrun, and this miss at the end is not gonna help. It's very sad to see, but at the moment it looks like we are going to have a 3-1 lead from Jay. And Rise 5 is still being played for BXR, but don't worry, we will be sitting here probably for another couple of minutes. Also, it's DNF's pick next. Wait, is it? Or am I stupid?
Yeah, it's Jay's.
Oh yeah, it's Jay's pick next. Alrighty. I'm still stressed out from running around left and right, but finally, Toadette coming to the rescue, saving my life, I guess you could say. But yeah, as we wait for the next pick for Boya, I do want to mention out that oh, music. That was what was wrong. Okay. And we are still waiting out. It looks like a Rice 4 pick will come for Ricky Bobby, it looks like. Running left and right. This is crazy. Pretty interesting pick, especially from a protect from BasicXRat. Fuck. It's gonna be Jay's protect. Really interesting, especially at this moment. But of course, this could always go either way. I don't know when the hell MP Star was done out, but yeah. Alrighty, so let's get into Rice 4.
Well, Ricky Bobby is known to be a very technical pick, and right now, very early on, Boya may have the upper hand as of the moment. However, Mean Machine should be able to come back easily after a bit. But when it starts to get technical, this is when the real match starts. Yeah. Boya is showing to be able to keep up overall.
This
is not too far behind.
This is pretty much a tug of war for both teams. But Mean Machine, of course, is going to have his higher accuracy. Almost, I'm saying. Boya is still holding this higher accuracy, but of course, any mistakes are going to give this lead to either. And as soon as I say that, Boya's going to find a miss. Mean Machine's going to hold this up higher, and Boya's with a 99.17. Not the cleanest run you want to have on this map, especially. Mean Machine still at a 99.5, completely dominating Boya in terms of accuracy, but of course, drops are always still concurrent. It's always been these certain moments where, at this time, there should probably be a... Oh, actually, never mind. Boya's going to have a 99.02. Not going to drop under the 98% range, as we are still going to be waiting for a... Fuck. We're going to still be sitting back and watching Mean Machine going to be pretty much taking this accuracy away from Boya entirely. 99.02 going to have a bit of a... what do you want to call it? A bit of a tug on this little accuracy, what do you want to call it? The accuracy ball, sure. And maybe as we goes on to the last eighth of the map, Mean Machine is going to pretty much take this one and give this match points for Jay.
I mean, luckily, it isn't Jay's pick, so there's still... Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I made a mistake. Wait, no, it isn't Jay's pick.
is going to be dnfjiwe, the remainder of that name. And we will be waiting for the next pick to come out from dnfjiwejnmiawedfjmoklwdeaf. And it looks like we're actually going to have Without Boundaries be picked. First, I think it's the first time this map was picked in this pool, if I'm correct. And it looks like Reopsy will, and it looks like on another match, we will have a pick for Itadaki. And as we wait for MP Start to be thrown out by Toadette, and it is going to be thrown out as soon as I say that. And we will get into Rice something in a moment. Hybrid 2. Fuck. Alrighty, and yeah, let's get into Hybrid 2. After this match is off my knees, I can finally actually do good at something. But anyways, yeah, let's just wait for a moment, and we will get this underway. And as soon as I do, we're underway. At the moment, it looks like Mean Machine's actually gonna find a unlucky perfect at the start. We probably jump into the other match after this match is over. Oh my god.
Alright, right now there is a small lead, but oh boy, it seems to be able to take it back. This is one of those maps where it's very easy to drop 200s on, especially considering the nature of this map. Hybrids are really good at testing your ability to be able to play both skill sets at the same time. And right now, it seems to be dead even though it's scoreline of 4-1, not 4-2 on the scoreboard right here. Oh my goodness, this could go back to Mean Machine. And considering that this map, as I've been saying a while ago, none of these maps are gonna get easier as time passes on. Those trills and short long notes could affect each player, and just really depends on who's gonna affect it more. And Mean Machine is now on a bad position, but luckily they are up 4-1, so this could be a game changer for Boya. However,
this accuracy though, surprisingly, accuracy can probably debate this one, especially if I haven't seen yet. There was a miss from Mean Machine. I think there was, I'm gonna guess there was one. I might be wrong though.
well, there was one, I believe, but hey, the accuracy lead's still in Mean Machine. So as long as Boya keeps on dropping that accuracy, there's still a glimmer of hope for Mean Machine to be able to take this and secure the W. But unfortunately, time is running out. If there's any big mistake that has to happen, it has to be now. Both of them are under conflict cap, but I think Boya should be able to take it, and it's going to be 4-2. That's a difference of roughly 3,000 points. You can tell the ratio difference and the one count difference would have pointed to Mean Machine winning this, but that one combo break really changed it.
Yeah, 4-2 is gonna really just show out as Boya would have had lost if it wasn't for the slider break from Mean Machine, it looks like. But yeah, we will have to wait for the next pick coming from Jay. Yeah, from Jay, it looks like. Fucking music. I hate sync music. I don't want to keep clicking this button. Also, it's 4-2, not fucking. And as we wait for, and we'll have a Rice 2 pick, it looks like, from Mean Machine. Going to give Insane Techniques the chance. Oh, this is okay. of Rice 2. I did not realize that MP Star has been thrown out. And Mean Machine and Boya are going to start this map off with a Boya's kind of miss immediately after that. The next match, the match I'm trying to ref right now is waiting for that match to be streamed. They're fucking down bad for it. Anyways, Boya's gonna have this actually advantage against Mean Machine. It was actually a Bancho miss that happened, so at the moment Boya is going to have this lead over Mean Machine. But of course, Mean Machine can have a possible comeback if Boya finds an actual miss and not a Bancho miss. But of course, Mean Machine gonna have this 0.30% chance, the 0.30% lead against Mean Machine.
I mean, there's still the halfway point, so there's still a lot of time. But as I said a while ago, if any mistake has to happen, it has to happen now. And either player making that would simply give it away, and no one wants that to happen.
Lead's gonna be very, very close. Same accuracy coming from both players, but it looks like Mean Machine is holding up against Boya as this lead is swinging left and right. And Boya's about to miss. We're gonna pretty much give the last eighth of this map. Mean Machine is higher on Boya end, and it does not look like Boya can bring this one back. Unfortunately, it looks like Mean Machine will take this one 5-2 against Boya. Jay will take it 5-2 against DNF, same thing. And yeah, that will be the ending of this match. It is not DNF winning, it is Jay winning. And we're going to see them in the winners finals, going up against someone I will have to find out.
That was a really close match.
Yeah,
honestly, I mean, it could have ended up like 4-2. Could have ended up like a 4-0, but somehow Boya just clawed back and almost won some points.
Yeah, and that will mean they will face the winner of J8 Gang versus AAA next week. But we are actually not done streaming just yet. We're going to actually have another match come out right now. It is going to be Zen versus BasicXRat. So let's just hop into that one real quick. But I will have to restart client, it looks like. I got to remember what fucking match this is, because I am not trying to scroll through 15 minutes of matches. Where the hell is it? Please don't take anyone off the roster. Okay. I don't know. I can stream this one. It went off the roster. Please. Okay, we're good. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to change this. This is gonna be a 2v2. And yeah, we'll be back in about a moment. 16-6-4-3. Help me remember that, Silveska. 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3. 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3, 16-6-4-3. I am not changing settings. 16-6-4-3. Turn off. Go away. Alrighty. We will give us about 1 moment and we will be back into the action. Also, if you are watching the stream and you are part of this match, we will start in about a moment. Let me just get this up so y'all can actually have some fun, you know, playing. And yeah, we will be back up in about a second. It is currently 1-0 for Zen, if you didn't know, so now you know. Alright, 16-6-4-3, time to find that. Oh my god. Let's start. and we are now in to the match. My mic is breaking up a lot, don't worry about it. I do not know what the fuck happens with clients. Help. Someone, please. Clients are coming back in now. I do not know why Zeno is with Hadans. I'm gonna need you to move back down, Zeno. I don't want you to cheat. Alright, and we will get this map started in a moment. I think at the moment the picks are, let me look at the sheet actually, because I have it down. So at the moment, we will have a ban of SV2 against Ben. No. Red ban is SV2. Basics ban is Rice 4. Okay. And there was a pick from Red. It was ET9 41. Alrighty. And that was already played, and now our next pick is, well, I believe it's Itadaki? No, go back. Itadaki from, okay. I actually don't even know what BasicXRat. Hold on.
Don't worry. You have.
Yeah,
Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you. I'm gonna add ref you so you can ref this one.
You know what? Let me do the reffing here.
Please. Alright, I've added Toadette to match referees, and we will wait for a moment. As I try to get everything situated with the disappearance of our dear old friend. Where the hell did... Oh my god. Stop trying to cheat, guys. It's not gonna work. Trust me. God. Okay, you get back up there. You get back over here. Please. It's not that hard. Alright. Why is it overlay? Oh. Purely you have a streaming client. Alrighty, and we will get started in about a moment whenever MP start is thrown out. To whoever says seems to know, so never knows. Oh, don't worry. Alright, you can MP start now. We are finally situated with this tomfoolery. What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, to start. And I'm starting to make them out, and we are going to get into Itadaki. Alrighty, as we're coming to the story, and he's gonna have his person against Zeno, but I mean, it's just both players on both teams, basically, and Hadan. We're gonna have a strong contestant against them though. Zeno's gonna drop to a 99.8, coming around the same range as X basically, obviously at the moment. NB though is strong. I don't know what the 99.98 is at the moment. And so it's going to pass X-Victory. Obviously, accuracy as Hadan is holding higher than Zeno, as you can see. But of course, Hadan can always drop and give his lead fully into Zen. But of course, there's always a 50-50 coming around from this, as Hadan is regaining accuracy as well as basic, but Zeno is outnumbering basic by a ton, and Envy is just being Envy, as you can see. 99.97 not going to be contested by anyone at this point, as we reach about almost the 6/8 way through this map. Well, actually, no, 5/8 of this map. Zeno is going to have this accuracy advantage over X-Victory Reality, and is coming up to Hadan now. Of course, if a drop comes from anyone, this could be the move of either life and death. And we still at a strong 99.97. Gonna be showing why he's so dominant in his end. Rihanna's gonna find a miss. Going to give this lead even farther into Envy and Zeno's territory. As we approach the ending of this map, it does not look like Zeno and Envy are going to be able to get this lead back to basic and Hadan. Unless a very sloppy message coming from either player now, then I don't think there's really much more time, and Hadan's in front of drop. That's going to decide it there, as we will see what I believe was a 9.98 from Envy. Really not surprising, especially accuracy players. Of course, it's accuracy player. Haven, I guess you could call it. But yeah, next pick will be Zen, and we will have to see what that will be. Alrighty, and we will have an SV1 pick coming from Zen. Going to be jumping jacks that we see played next. More memorization for the fun of it. Let's go a bit more, okay. As we wait for MP start to be thrown out with a have fun teaching lesson. Today you'll learn how to do jumping jacks. Alright, we will wait for MP start to be thrown out by Toadette. It looks like all players are ready, and we should begin in a moment's notice. I do not know where MP start is, to be honest with you. Looks like we'll have to throw at MP free mod real quick so we can get into this for real, if anyone wants to use mirror or slide to the air. Okay, and yeah, we will wait, and MP start is going to be thrown out from our ref. But yeah, let's get into SV1, which will be our very own jumping jacks. And yep, here comes the ghost tapping from Zeno and Envy. The thing is, they're having a higher lead against Hadan and Ryomsi. Ryomsi dropping down to a 90, if I see that correctly, and Hadan with a 96. Zeno with a 97. They're both dropping at the same time. BasicXRat is not going to have a fun time in this map, I'm guessing. Ryomsi finding another drop. It seems like Envy had memorized this to the extent where he can actually ghost tap with weird patterns than usual. Another full team miss from BasicXRat, not going to be helpful at the same time. as we see Zeno and Envy gonna be keeping this 98 and 96 respectfully. Hadan's at a 87. And Ryomsi's at an 83. This is very, this is not a great map for Ryomsi at all. It looks like basically Ryomsi can't even keep this. I want to see how this goes. Ryomsi's not even trying. That's the thing. Zeno and Envy are just memorizing this map entirely. This is why you just ghost tap these patterns, guys. Yeah, this is going to be pretty much decided. There's actually no way that they come back now. Especially, even if a disconnect happens, I don't think there's any way they come back. GG. And Emmy's going to find a miss at the end. Dude. And yeah, that would be a 3-0 lead for Zen. Dude. Sorry about that. We will have an LN3 pick coming from BasicXRat, it looks like. I will probably not be here this entire next pick because something is going on. But of course, don't worry. We'll have Sileska probably taking over if she even can.
Okay, let me take over the commentary if you need.
Alrighty. Well, I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, so right now, it does look like we'll be seeing a long note pick. And we haven't seen exactly any long note related choices for the meantime. We've seen only Rise and we've seen SV, but not exactly long notes. So it's an interesting way to go about with things, especially considering that based on the qualifier results, well, long notes seem to be something that Zen was also very good at. And we have to make sure that these long notes are something you're comfortable with. At the end of the day, BasicXRat does have a number 2 on the long note 1 pick on the qualifiers. So it's an interesting choice because it shows that they're also very capable of playing LN choices. As of this moment, one of the biggest weaknesses of Zeno's game in general is being able to accurately release and hit those long notes. However, if you're not able to be consistent enough, it's not gonna matter too much. And right now, there's already a big gap on the long note choice for Zen. Envy and Zeno still keeping their composure, while BasicXRat with Basic Ryomsi and Hadan dropping misses of their own, while we haven't seen any of those on the Zen side. Right now, we're in some sort of break section. This part would benefit Zen a lot, because if BasicXRat struggles on the hard parts, it could mean 2 things. Number 1, LN physicality is a little bit lacking, or number 2, they lack the long note fundamentals.
And so
right now, it's showing that
well,
showing right now that BasicXRat's LN fundamentals are lacking and not exactly in the best position. Envy and Snow, on the other hand, keeping those combos, certainly a big indication that their long notes are on another level in this match.
yeah, I am back. Sorry about the vacuum ear rape if you were looking in stream, but at the moment it's gonna be a 4-0 match point from Zen, and that will be a win for Zen as well, with CRZNV having a 990 and Zeno only going under 10k under that. As for Hadan and Ryomsi, though, that is a pretty interesting score, especially with their Rice fundamentals being the highest thing they have for this match. But of course, we can hate sync music, but we can also see what our last pick for this match will be. And it looks like we will have a hybrid 2 pick, which will be without boundaries. This match's gonna be pretty interesting, especially coming with a without boundaries pick as well. Just showing that this match can be scary in some ways, especially. And as we wait for MP start to be thrown out from our ref, we're gonna be just waiting for a moment, and we will begin. We will begin in about a second. I'm gonna check the Twitch just to make sure that there's no Chinese propaganda happening, because I checked earlier on my stream and there was Chinese propaganda on there. Making sure that there's no Chinese propaganda. This is on my stream earlier. Fuck. Alrighty, let's get in with Hybrid 2. Going to be a interesting pick, especially coming from Envy and Zeno. As Hybrid, this is going to be packed with LN structure, and sometimes with Riamsi and Hadan's LN structure, if you haven't seen already, being probably one of their strongest skill sets in a little glimpse. Zeno and Envy still holding this accuracy above Hadan and Riamsi though. But it looks like Riamsi is falling a bit behind in the 99s, going up to, now back up to 99.2, which is going to be contesting Hadan's accuracy. And Sub 98 coming from, well, Sub 99 coming from Hadan, coming back to the 99s. But Envy is really just acting this map out, with Zeno falling right behind. Riamsi is having a higher score than his compartments of Hadan's, but Zeno is surprisingly gaining back, as we see. It's Envy's actually going to drop down to about the same act as Zeno, so this is going to be pretty close to map, I'd say. Hadan's still taking this back down into the under 99.15, going to reach that mark, and is going to come back up, and oh, and a miss is going to be traded back from CRZ Envy though, and now this lead is all of a sudden flinging into Hadan and Envy's favor by a ton. Was that a slander misses, or am I stupid? Hadan's gonna find another miss, but I think that might have been a slander miss. Oh yeah, 96 from Envy. That is scary. Oh my god. I think that was a slander of misses on that one LN, if I'm correct. But yeah, this map can be decided by this. It really depends on a drop from Riamsi and a drop from Hadan. As we approach the last eighth of the map, though, I don't think that'll happen. I think this is it. This would be a, not a sweep, but a 4-1. Still lead for Zen, though. Yeah, and that would be a 4-1. From, still in Zen's favor, and still match point, but they have prevented the sweep. That's what matters. We are gonna have a music breakdown and a concern of Siloeska. I'm gonna see if Siloeska's okay. Oh, okay. Shit. Alrighty. Never mind. I'll talk to her later. Yeah, we're gonna pick Rice 23, everyone. This is the best map to pick, totally. But yeah, we're gonna wait for an actual pick coming out from our compartments over at BasicXRat. And they're gonna pick Rice Jordan. Alright, and Hybrid 1's gonna be the next pick from our compartments. Going to be Bad Boy, that's next. The sweep this is like probably one of the best ways to prevent your sweep, especially against Zeno and Envy. Now that I've learned that Envy can possibly shit miss on some of these patterns, then now I'm not entirely thinking that Zen could have a full deadass sweep. And as we wait for MP Star, and MP Star was actually thrown out as soon as I said that. And we will get into Hybrid 1. Let's wait for bench to line up everything. Yeah, Hadan, basic Ryomsi. Going to be tugging with Zeno and Envy for a bit. But Envy's accuracy again, 99.98 at the moment. And that's going to drop down to about the 99.90s. These hybrids are more LN heavy than Rice heavy. But of course, this could always not be really a deal for either team. Zeno and Envy are pretty well balanced LN players, and Envy's gonna find a shit miss, it looks like. Not even like a normal miss, but Haddon's gonna trade that miss back, and accuracy for Haddon's terrible right now, 98.4. Going to be pretty horrendous, going especially with Ryomsi holding a 99.20, trying to save their team from elimination. But of course, this tug is gonna be, and Haddon's gonna find a miss again as soon as I say that, and I think that's actually 2 misses from Haddon, and that's another miss from Haddon. Looks like Haddon's not on his A game today with his LNs. And Ryomsi's gonna find a miss, gonna give this accuracy down to 98 as well. Envy and Zeno are completely destroying this team right now. Ryomsi, Haddon dropping over and over again. But it looks like Ryomsi's keeping this up for Haddon at most. But Zeno and Envy are just running away with this one at this point. The ball is rolled into Zeno and Envy's court, and it is not going to be a fun day for Haddon. 96 coming around that range, and still dropping down to about the 95s. Haddon's not having a fun time this map. Ryomsi and Haddon continuing to drop, and it looks like this cannot be saved as we get to the last 8th of the map. And this would be a 5-1 win for Zen. Well, that was a really interesting match, especially with not the full sweep. Haddon with 32 misses though. That is a sign of bad. I don't know. Zeno's gonna have the only FC in the lobby. It looks like 987. Perfect coming around, and Haddon with a 757. Sadly, this will decide it, and our winner will be Zen. It looks like, and they will progress on into the winners finals. Wait, no, the winners semifinals. I said finals last time, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright, shut the fuck up. Okay, there you go. Alrighty. And this will be our last match of the hour, it looks like. And they will face the winner of Fenakusu versus, what the fuck? Hold on. Oh, it will be Fenakusu versus When You See It. And, yeah, that will be it for now. Let's look at our upcoming matches. As, also, it will be, DNF and BasicXRat down here. DNF will face hosted Dash next weekend, and BasicXRat will face the winner of Next Gen Men versus Blue Pedal. But yeah, that should be it. Alright, for our next match, we will have Fenakusu versus When You See It in about an hour from now. So make sure you tune into that one. It'll be at around, when will that be? I think it's 18 UTC. Yeah, it will be 18 UTC when we see our last match of the day. As following that will be J8 Gang and AAA, which will be in about 19 hours from now. So make sure you tune into that one. But anyways, yeah, we will catch y'all in about an hour for Fenakusu and When You See It. But yeah, this has been FAOT2 2. And do you have any last words, Silaleska, before we get off here?
Well, at least for me, it's very nice to see names that are not really seen in the tournament scene, because I'm really happy to see a lot of people trying out tournaments here, and it's very nice to see that people like you are hosting tournaments like this.
Oh, thank you.
I had no idea that there was even a tournament like this, so I gotta say props to everyone, and this could be a great starting point for those who haven't really been in the tournament scene yet. So I just gotta say, always do your best, and no matter how you do or whatever you perform, always remember that it's enough no matter what. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, alrighty. Well, we will see y'all, like I said, in about an hour for our last match of the day. And yeah, this has been FAOT2.